Hey YouTube, it's Erica, and it's Friday, February 1st, 2013, and I'm back for my week 40 update. So straight to the numbers. Ouch. I'm dark. Straight to the numbers. I started my journey in late March 2012 at a high weight of 228.3 pounds. I had the vertical gastrectomy on Thursday, April 26, 2012, and was 215.6 pounds. And today, or actually yesterday, 40 weeks later, I am 137.6 pounds. So last week I set a goal of losing 4 pounds. I'm actually just 0.6 pounds shy of that. However, I was exactly 137 3 days ago on Tuesday. And since then I've just put on a little bit. But my lean mass has gone back up a little bit too, so I don't know what the scale does, but whatever, I'm close. I lost a good amount, and that was really the objective. So since last week, I've lost 3.4 pounds. Since surgery, I've lost exactly 78 pounds. Since my high weight from March of last year, I've lost 90.7 pounds, which is crazy. Body fat percentage is 24.4%. Lean mass calculates to 104.03 pounds, which means at an ideal body fat percentage of 20%, my ideal weight is now recalculated as 130.33 pounds. I'm sorry, 130.03 pounds. So this means I have 7.57 pounds to reach until goal. So, I mean, this is pretty telling because I've lost 3.4 pounds, and yet the difference between what I had remaining to lose as of last week versus now is 1.77. So of the 3.4 pounds, quick math, 1.6, about half of it was lean mass, which isn't good. I'm not sure if that's necessarily because I'm not having protein. I'm not really sure. But anyways, it's just something to keep in mind. As you're losing weight, it's not all fat. And especially as you get closer to goal, there isn't a need for me to lose any more lean mass, I don't think. So I need to maybe just go back to tracking a little bit closer. So some other goals I had for this week was to track, I think, like 3 days, and I only tracked 1 day, and I don't even think it was a complete 1 day, but I was pretty diligent about high protein, no carbs for about half of the week, definitely from my video through probably Monday, and then I'd kind of get a little lax. So that probably explains why on Tuesday I was 137 and then gained a bit of it back, like a tiny bit back. I swam 2 times instead of 3. I hiked once, and I did not go to the gym. So those are some of the things about my week. So I didn't do quite as great of a job as I intended to. So I mean, I can just refocus again. I mean, I'm 7.5 pounds away from goal. Like every week that I refocus and take a little bit off is proportionately huge compared to the total. So I have a feeling because I'm losing lean mass still, I think that my ideal weight is probably going to land in the high 120s. So it's a little bit discouraging to see the scale move and get all excited about the numbers and then do the math and realize, oh wait, I still have I still have more to lose. I'm not 4 pounds closer, 3.5 pounds closer. I'm only about 1.5 pounds closer, but whatever, it is what it is. So okay, so a couple things that I wanted, well, one thing I wanted to share. I meant to share it last week and I forgot about it. It's something that I have really been liking, and that is this cheese from Trader Joe's. It's called calc'd. I don't know if you can see the label. Calc'd, 75% reduced fat cheddar cheese. It's a nice sharp cheese. It's for 1 ounce. It's 60 calories, 9 grams of protein, 2.5 grams of fat, less than a gram of carb. about 200 milligrams of sodium. So in calcium, I think it's 20% for just 1 ounce. So what I've been doing with this, well, I've been eating them with Triscuits. This is the other thing that I really like. Reduced fat Triscuits. And then they've got another similar brand at Trader Joe's that I really like. Not good for carb diet, but I've been having a combination of the cheese and the crackers a lot. I also got the beef chili from Trader Joe's, and so I'd have like maybe a third of a cup of that, microwave it for a little while, and then put an ounce of sliced cheese on top, microwave it a little bit more, and melt down the cheese. And then for a while, beginning of last week, I had these, they were Parmesan crisps from Trader Joe's. I don't have any more or the packaging, but they're about like this big, kind of like the shape, and they're really good, and they're like 8 grams of protein for 3 crisps. And I kept on looking at them, and I'm like, in terms of calories and stuff, I'm like, these are really good for this calories. Of course, in the olden days, I probably could have eaten the whole bag, and then that wouldn't have been good. Although I think the whole bag even had 3.5 servings, and so calorie-wise, that's still like not awful, and they're delicious. So anyway, I don't have any to show you, but those are great too. So you think about like 3 crisps, which take a while to eat, plus the chili, plus the cheese, like that's a decent amount of protein right there, and it doesn't taste like you're forcing yourself to eat protein. And I never have to really force myself. Although I'm getting sick of the shakes, I still drink a shake in the morning when I walk the dog, and I don't know, it's the best time for me to do it, because sometimes I tell myself I'll maybe make some coffee and have coffee instead of the shake when I'm walking the dog. I haven't tried combining them yet, but anyways, it's not the same. Oh, sorry. Phone. It's not quite the same. It doesn't, when I come back from the walk, I never really want to have the shake again, so sometimes I'll skip it. Very rarely, though. But it's important, since I'm losing lean mass, to try to keep that protein going. So anyway, other things this week. It's been actually a really eventful week. My big news is that I got a job offer on, I think I got the job offer Wednesday night. So I actually wasn't really looking for a job. I was starting to consider it, but I had an old colleague that I was just kind of very distantly related to through other people approach me about a role that they needed to fill, and thought I might know somebody because of where I work now. And I was like, well, that actually sounds great for me. I did a little research on the company. The company is phenomenal. They're literally my back door. Like, it's 10 minutes away. It was kind of this serendipitous moment of, wow, this is great opportunity. So it happened really fast. I went through a few series of interviews, and they made an offer, and I accepted. And so it's been a big year. I mean, you think about it, like, I've lost the equivalent of a small person. I am a totally new person in the world. And last summer, my boyfriend and I broke up, and now I'm going to be starting a new job, and kind of a new career. I mean, it's similar, but it's a different direction. So it's exciting, and a lot of the things that were kind of getting me down about my old job were related to kind of working by myself so much. I mean, at home, if I'd go into the office, it didn't really matter because I was working on stuff by myself anyway. So now I'm going to be working with a team, lots of independent projects. But anyway, I'm stoked, and it's, you know, an increase in pay, which is always great. So things seem to be falling into place. So knock on fake wood, hopefully it continues. But it'd be great if I could have some new boobs to go along with it, but you know, whatever, that's gonna have to wait. So yeah, I'm still thinking the same thing as the last video. I'd really love to be able to plunk down the money and be able to invest the time for recovery, and I just can't right now. Plus, I really think that it's important that I focus on being able to get to goal, and some of that is needing to be able to be active. So also, I guess I wanted to state, I haven't had skin issues, but I feel like I'm kind of starting to. Like, it's not awful, and how do I say it? I don't know if I should just show you. Should I just show you? It's not really that bad. I mean, my arms are fine. So here I'm holding them up, and you can see like it doesn't really. I've got a little bit, but overall, like my muscles, like my arms are fine. Back is fantastic. Even through like my chest, you can really see. I don't really want like pecs, but you can see them. I'm not going to show you. You know, like when I'm moving my arms, I'm like, oh, this muscle is like, but shoot, I'll just show you. What the hell? You guys haven't seen me take it off for a while. My stomach just seems to be getting worse, and my inner thighs seem to be getting worse. And I won't show you the inner. I don't even know if this is really going to come out all that well. But I'm too short. So there's an area right here that kind of crinkles. I don't know if it's showing up on video or not. And I'm not sure that, oh, you can kind of see. Oh, how about I not show you everything? So it's mostly when like, see, oh, there we go. Now we're getting some nice crinkle in action. So it's not like when I'm just standing up, but as I kind of move over and down. Oh, that's so hot. Why can't I get this angle? Maybe I should angle this down. Aha! Okay, now let's get into focus. And so, like, when I hang over, like, that's just not cute at all. Oh, I am having issues. Here we go. Okay. I should probably wear something else that kind of shows off my like really cute belly sag. But so I've got some issues here that I really don't think that this. Oh, there we go. Okay. So you guys can kind of see it just wrinkles, right? But like I stand up and it's pretty much fine. I go to the side, it's pretty much fine. In fact, like I've got pretty good muscle definition, like under, like right here I can feel it. But, and I would show you my inner thighs, but you know what? I just don't have the garments to do that today, so maybe another time I will do that. And I guess to speak to 13 minutes, I spent 3 minutes showing you my freaking belly. Anyways, so I'm just, like, this whole area, it's just, and I'm sure all of you guys have this too, right? Like, just kind of this papery type skin that doesn't do anything. Anyway, so size-wise, what's kind of exciting is that I've kind of gone down. I was about a size 8, and now these are size 5 juniors. And they're kind of too small, to be honest. But when I buy clothes, I'm kind of usually around a size, around a size 6. And for the interviews, I didn't want to like go out and spend like a couple $100s on suits because I'm never going to wear them again, really. And so I went to a boutique Goodwill store and I spent like $22 on a really nice Yvonne Piccone suit that like never been worn, and it was I say it was $22 and it was size 6, and it fit me like it was made for me. And then I went back and I got a blazer from Ann Taylor Loft. Actually, let me go get it. I'm not going to put on the suit, but I'll show you the blazer. And then I'll tell you the size after I try it on. Hold on. So this isn't going to go with my outfit like at all, but I'm wearing red. Cute, right? This is from the little boutique, Ann Taylor boutique-y thing. and I can barely button it. I mean, it was a Goodwill, so obviously, like, they didn't have multiple sizes. I just had to get what they had. Size 2. like what? A size 2. So this was what I wore to the second interview. But anyway, so I really highly recommend shopping around for used clothing. It's just, and this one I think was $17, $16, which is expensive for used, but it's also like brand new. Like nobody's worn it. Some rich person purchased it for God knows how much and then got rid of it, and then I bought that. And shoes are too big, so I've got a ton of shoes, and I used to wear like 9.5, sometimes 9, and now it's like 8, 8.5, sometimes 9, and so that's been an unexpected expense. Bras, I'm now 34B. Victoria's Secret underwear went from stretching out a large initially to a medium, and I was stoked on that, and now the mediums are too big, so I'm a small. It's crazy, because I don't feel like I'm that small, but anyways. Oh, and then the other thing I got at the Goodwill Boutique, 16 minutes about talking about nothing, was a pair of Coach, black Coach pumps for $28. So find yourself a really good boutique. Well, I live near like Palo Alto and some rich places, and so they have different people contributing their old things, so I benefit from that. But anyway, I just recommend people looking into that because there are options out there that don't cost quite as much. Still an investment, but not quite as bad. Anyway, I've gone on way more than I intended to. But that's it. So next week, my goal is 2 pounds. Hopefully no lean mass loss, but we'll see. So until next time, talk to you later, YouTube. Thanks. Bye.